Zapraszam Was na hellcase.com, gdzie aktualnie trwa event i są dostępne nowe skrzynki. Z kodem Matheo dostaniecie darmowy balans, natomiast z kodem Matheo 551 plus 15% więcej do depozytu. Link znajdziecie w opisie, serdecznie zapraszam.
Curious to see the pace we're going to see here in the pistol round. It does look like it's going to be fast. Look at this stack from the CT side. My goodness, Bobbin runs right into the herd. And they've lost a few bodies. They actually charge towards the box holds. Trades going back and forth, but it is a 3-on-2 numbers advantage for the T side. They didn't realize that Dennis was behind them, and it comes down to a 1-on-1. It's Keto, the Pug Star against Reitz. Very adrenaline-fueled round to get things started off here. Keto now going to look for his clutch opportunity as he sneaks up onto Reitz here. Reitz seems to have an exact read onto the situation, although he's second-guessing himself a little bit, trying to check far too much, far too quickly. Amazingly quiet round between both of these teams so far, but that's going to start to change as Dennis and Reitz both pick up kills. Innocent just picking people off one by one, and Sprout actually tried to go for a 3-man run out into T-Con, and as you can see, that has not worked for them. Good shot from Searson, but it's only on a scout, so it's going to bring Mono down to 19 HP. Oh, Stump, it's a much better shot in return, knocking Searson out completely, leaving just Speedy alive. He's on the bomb train, to be fair, though, so he can cause a few problems, but won't ultimately clutch out the round. We are ticking down to the 30-second mark. Now the execute comes out, but there's still some utility in play here from Sprout that they could use to try to slow this one down. They've also got that double off. We'll see how this is going to work out. Here comes the push out of T-Con. Bomb goes first, dies immediately, and Keto is just slaughtering them. This is the punishment from Keto, looking to find his 4th kill on the round, actually make it the ace, as he's already found a 4K, and Stomp's going to deny that one as he wants to try and save the ops. Things down, and the name goes out. Chunks about 1 to 2 players for 10 to 20 damage. Nothing significant coming from that, but it's 1 or 2 less bullets they've got to put into them here in a few seconds when the inevitable push comes out. The problem is, though, Sprout very much realized what's happening here and are not going to be thrown off by it, or at least are trying their best not to, although the overwhelming force on inner might be a little bit too much to deal with. Reitz was able to already find Pearson, and now Speedy is trying to make sense of the situation. To be fair, he got 3 out of 5 and didn't have a whole lot of support coming from his backlane assistance. So some good stuff from Speedy there to hold on as well as he did. Now it's up to the last 3 to retake this, and no gun upgrades have been found by ILLUMINAR. They are both still just working with pistols here. Nice shot from Reitz with the deagle swinging out wide from the default spot. He'll get flanked, but no! Reitz hits with the 180. It's now down just to Bobbin, and Reitz is going to connect. That's an ace on the round for Reitz, an absolutely ridiculous deagle round coming in from ILLUMINAR. Results, but turned out not to be the case. ILLUMINAR is currently crushing it with a 10-5 half coming off their T side. Feeling confident as ever now that they move over to the CT side. Here comes the push outer from the Germans. Speedy and Bobbin will combine onto Askarsh, and they'll also drop Innocent down to 1 HP. Inside the smoke is Stomp. Is he going to defuse the bomb from inside the smoke?
Oh, no.
Okay, for a second I got a little bit confused and concerned. It is down to just Reitz. It's a 1-on-2, but we just saw him go nuts with the deagle not that long ago. It's going to be the USP for him, and there is a kit in play. He's just got to find it.
Tries to go for the peek at Z. It's going to push that player further back, gives him a little bit more wiggle room to work with. Also moving over. Man, they will not want to take a duel against him right now. Both the Sprout players just back away at the very sound of Reitz. And so he's going to make one last attempt to jump onto this. This will fish him out. Does some good damage. Ultimately, though, the Sprout players, you can't even fault them. They're playing it in a very smart way.
ILLUMINAR clearly not paying per bullet for those deagles. Nice shot from Innocent. They were spamming through the smokes early on, but it's Innocent who will be able to pick one up, and there you go, a second now for Innocent. Again, their pistol work has been so good, this round looks like it might be falling apart. Searson, though, does combine, and it'll bring it down to a 2-on-2. Now, Innocent has found himself an AK. He's been the all-star thus far for ILLUMINAR. Can he make it happen? Low HP for both targets. Searson sitting down on just 23 HP, and he just lost his support in Keto. The bomb also fumbled away with 40 seconds left. Searson is playing this one super careful, and the timing might get the best of him, and it does. With the deagle, who did damage on the second target that was finished off by Keto. It's a 3-on-4, and the bomb is now ticking away. The numbers advantage for Sprout.
Speedy. That's the lineup, something for his team to work with, but instead it's Reitz that strikes first as these players push forward on their retake. Innocent with another one as well. Searson trading it back, but it's just him and Faven left in the server now for their team here. Faven with the first peek up on top. Great stuff. Shuts down the initial play. We lost his teammate there too, and now it's all coming down to this spray. Reitz had a full commitment there, and on that, Faven was able to finally push out, confirm the kill. Realizes that this might be happening and takes up position to stop the T-Con push from being a success, and is going to be able to grab Speedy on that one. Now looks the other direction, there's more presence coming in, and as well they did have Reach trying to work his way back down through ladder drop, but he gets knocked out. Oh, and even worse, Innocent gets picked off by Searson on a quick 180 catch. Mono finds one, and Oscarish gets the second, so Illuminar bring themselves back into this. Maybe not though, it's down to the 1v1, and ultimately Faven shuts it out with the 1v2 situation. It's
Working for you before. That one hurts. Reitz
I'll just do another one.
tries to put down the molly, but he actually ends up getting dropped by Stop. So a nice response there from Illuminar to the early damage dealt to Reitz.
Illuminar finally getting the kill in their favor. Stops the rest of this flood from Sprout from coming out, it would seem, at least in T-Con. And Innocent, as a result of this early kill, still has an advanced position. He's able to take out Dennis with it as he kind of just haphazardly jumps into T-Con, assuming nothing is wrong. Big mistake for Sprout, and it could start to cost them big time here. Now Innocent with yet another pickup. Reitz and Salt with the final two, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Illuminar pick up the win here in their opening match of the tournament.
Connector control has been taken, so it's just a question of time. Here's the flash lineup, and it's coming.
Yeah, the CTs actually seem quite well set up for this, though. SH there just waiting and looking for those initial shots, but isn't going to connect, and already PHR will clear the one man within the site. It's the remaining CT players, and actually Zan drops the bomb. This gives them some extra time, and Snax is the only one with a P250 to actually try and fight from range. Luckily, MICHU has been able to find another bit of a weird round as they're finally going to be able to get the bomb down. He's coming in on the flank. It's whether or not they're going to be aware of it, they're not. They're looking in completely the wrong direction. One easy kill, the second as well, as both players are low. And Zand is left to try an ace.
Yeah, ace in the pistol round would be a great way to start. Gets the first 1-1 bullet, no problem.
If he gets away with this, I'll be very surprised. And MICHU is there ready and waiting. 4 kills for him in the pistol round.
Specific, anything too strategic. And now in this round, up against the fully forced up PC side, Yell with a deagle.
Yeah, nice couple of shots. They've got the positioning right here and doing a lot of damage, but MICHU's still hitting the headshots. His left, all onto Sneaky Snacks. He's just trying to find an angle here. The bomb dropped out in the open and the rotation.
He's picking up the AK on short, taking that control. But meanwhile, Bolts, he's just walking in. Gets the information, that's the most important thing. Now they know exactly where Snacks is. Can smoke an angle off, but will be taken out by the Desert Eagle, so the force-up. Tell us how to pronounce it, no problem.
Yeah, it's scream at us. Like,
Yeah.
to just be like, stupid idiots.
Oh, okay. PHR is nothing but that. Straight headshot onto Sand, and
Gonna start getting a little bit more aggressive to try and find information. It's a messy spray. I don't know how does Snatchy get away with that? That is terrible, but Bolt, he's gonna be able to at least bring some normality back into the round, doing so much damage. And Snacks is even only down to 29 HP. Bomb is gonna be planted, so still a possibility here, but Bolt's just trying to do it all on his own. A 3rd kill already in this round. Veggie could be a problem. Just hiding back, bomb not planted in the best position for him, but he should be able to just wide peek and try and take that battle. In fact, he's given a chance. Finally, someone will connect the shot and leaves him into the 1 versus 1. But Cello's just going to try and leave him smoked out. The push comes in from Veggie, and Cello will close it down. The force buy is unbelievably close.
you know you're in an anti-eco, you know your opponent doesn't have a lot of money, so they're probably on this eco round. You're just gonna walk into a bomb site, just check every corner. Do we see or hear any weapons on one of the sites? Then they're probably stacking that, and we're gonna push the other side. Keep one player at a defensive position like Veggie is right now. Triple kill, Cello with 1, so they're gonna receive 1 AK, and
now that KNG's gone, it sort of frees them up in other aspects. Like, they couldn't just rely on him to win them rounds anymore, so they've had to, like, improve their team.
ooh, Cello, great peek.
Okay. He's even looking to go for a little bit more, like taking full control of the ramp.
Right now, it's gonna be an A push from the C side because Snatchy has gone behind enemy lines. Will open up onto Shiz.
Yeah, he's managed to get very far, especially just peeking in with the AWP, but Cello just absolutely wrecking face. That's his 4th kill of the round. Finally, Snacks will put him down and almost gets Bolts as well, 1 HP.
See here, aggressive peek from MICHU. Not gonna get anything out of it.
They've got a chance now. They've done a lot of damage. In fact, 2 kills coming really quickly. Snatchy now has to make this an ace. if he's going to be able to do anything, and Cello right behind him is going to be able to close this one out. CT side pull off the retake, and when that started again in the
regard. Just giving the opponent what they thought they wanted, but in the end, what they couldn't really do a lot with. Yell aggressive in the apartments. Nice peek from him, and now it's just spraying them down. This is a round where they invest all their money. Like,
oh my god, this is why you don't give the CT side an SG. That was disgusting. He's very good at doing pretty much everything you need him to do, and very individually strong. But here we go. We finally have a B play.
No smokes for it, though. No smokes for it. There's only one flashbang.
Yep. And it seems like they're more than ready. It's already going to be just them walking into the site. This couldn't be any easier for INTZ, and just leaves MICHU alone to try and clutch this 1v4. He does manage to get the second and third for him as well. Maybe this is when they make the mistake. MICHU gets his fourth and leaves just Cello alone, but he's behind him. A little bit sneaky from INTZ. Lane grouping up, and that's exactly what they plan to do in towards CT. Nice flashbang coming out. Will leave two blind, but PHR ready for that NT flash, and this should be troublesome now for the T side, and it's left all onto Zand. He does hit an instant headshot, at least denies any defusal, at least for now, and as said, with no kit available, they are going to have to get on it fairly quickly. He's going to get another, and Zand just trying to do it all, and I think he's done it already. The time ticks away, and Zand just destroys the side of VIRTUS.PRO, and well, there we go.
It will actually pay off for him. Not a second one, though. 1 for 1.
He's one of the players that only had a pistol, so all in all, it's not the worst trade in the world. It could give them more of a chance in the latter portions, and Snatchy, I think he's aware that Boltz is just sat behind the smoke. It's whether or not Boltz is actually just going to wait for it to fade. Like, if he does, then it really is just a 50-50. The timing seemed like it might go Bolt's way, but...
Makes the T side wait. That's also one thing we have to mention. Both of these teams prefer the CT side of Mirage with around 55 to 45%, so both of them should have their best performance on this CT side. Malta will come in, though. Snax is in trouble. He will be flushed out of the position, and Yell here.
Oh, there's still another man on the side. Oh, just about wins the battle, but the peak comes in through the smoke. Snatchy just doing work. 3 kills for him, as we are now going to get round number 4. A long fight back, but that 4 spine definitely worth it.
Not follow me on Twitter, that's...
Risk is coming to get you, that's basically all we're saying. If you're in Atlanta, he wants a 1v1 fist fight.
MICHU does not have a creek. Has an M4 instead.
Oh, they're all getting tagged so low. Cello has a chance to pretty much get a triple kill, only doing 50 damage. What? Ooh, nice shot from Boltz. He really is on fire, feeling it in this team at the moment. Veggie trying to sneak through the smoke, and he's going to get 2 by accident. He kills the bomb planter and leaves just Boltz remaining, but hey, it is Boltz. Luckily, Snax is there sneaking in from behind. I'm pretty sure. Like, they threw it, and it bounced back and blocked them off. So there's going to be a big gap for MICHU to peek around. They threw another one down at least. That's a lot of utility used. Cello actually runs through it though and manages to retrieve a weapon. Snack's just going to be hiding in the corner, and they're going to spot him out as well. VP again versus these pistols, really struggling at the moment. Veggie does manage to get one back, but there's still so much to do and not a whole lot of time to do it. Molotov trying to clear out the site, and it will force Yell out of position, but they're not actually watching for it, just trying to pick off the players from the backlines, but Veggie taking a lot of damage, and Boltz is going to get another pick. This is looking more and more possible by the second, and with Veggie so low on HP, you think they have to just save now. That's going to be a 15th round onto the board from INTZ, and all they had was a few pistols and some utility. Calling in for support, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Snatchy at least trades things back and gets a second as well, peeking over the top of the stairs. Well, I think just so much space given to him to take these fights. The AWP doing all of the work, of course. No real utility thrown out there, so very easy for him to do that. Yell at least. He's going to be able to find one. Now, they're both just around the bomb at the moment. Oh, that was the chance. That was the moment where Yell really could have closed this out. Instead, Veggie...
They are going to get 4 creeks in an AWP, so perfect buy from the T side here. Also decent utility, missing like the last 10-20%, but that's fine. Execute onto A now. Snatchy shut out.
Okay.
Same as PHR.
Yeah, PHR's been struggling, but Snatchy has been the glimmer of hope over the last few rounds. Him going down early is going to be a big problem. This looks like the beginning of the end for VIRTUS.PRO. Still utility to be expended for the T's as well. They have a couple of Molotovs, 8Gs to just throw in and try and slow these CT players down. And not only that, of course, they have now a 3-man advantage. She's coming in from behind. This is done. There should be no way they get back into this. Veggie does at least find a pick, but there is that flank coming in, and Snacks, there's just no chance here. 1 versus 4, nice shot at least to close out this match, but he needs to get towards that bomb, and there's no way he's going to do it. The Brazilians take things 16-10, and while it never really looked like VP were in it.